Hey yo!
Hey, pew 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 pew.
Come on in, the water's warm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Share to your Facebook feeds, everybody. It's on.
Shared. Shared. It's shared.
Pew pew
Yo!
pew pew pew.
Welcome to
Going on here?
Tuesday night.
Right.
Live.
Yes.
Live from everywhere. It's Tuesday night.
How are you all doing on this fine Tuesday? I think the first news we should get out the way is, why don't you tell them, MC Rona?
MC Rona in the crib.
Like literally in the crib, not going anywhere for
Like for 14 days in the crib.
Better be in the crib.
Lockdown.
Tell them, Jags. Tell them what
Go
happened.
ahead.
I have COVID-19.
Hey!
Hey,
No,
I'm
my
feeling
man's,
fine.
my man's an overachiever. He
Hey,
got COVID 20, y'all.
hey, that
Stay safe. It is a very serious disease. I let my guard down for a second, got sick. Don't let it happen to you. Watch out for old people.
watch out for those swingers parties you've been going to.
Yeah.
You said watch out for old people, meaning like you got it from old people, or
Like, don't
No,
fuck up your
meaning-
old people. They're the ones
meaning
who
like
got
keep
it.
fuck
it
up
away
old
from
people,
old
don't-
people.
Yes, stay away from old people.
Well, I mean, I have to say, if there's like a 1 in 4 chance you could get it, it's out of this group. You're probably the one that's gonna get it. You know.
Right.
The funny thing is, I haven't really left my house in 8 months, and I went out last week and just got COVID.
And God, come on.
It's like, well, you know
It's
what?
like step out your door.
I need-
Step out your door.
I need to stop by the liquor store and need another case of IPA. Let me pick up some groceries and let me get a little bit of COVID.
Just let me
mean,
swap
yeah.
some air.
I mean, all I have to say is that, Jax, on behalf of the African American community who is more susceptible to receiving this virus, thank you for taking one for our team.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't work like that, but
Changing the demographic one rap group at a time.
It's hey, Potts, you're right. It comes from that deep-seated desire, that thing like of that character we were talking about, we're writing for him, where he's just like he wants to be so bad.
Yeah, but yo, this doesn't count as your reparations, bro.
Yeah, he's still
does
He
not
still
count
wants
as
his
reparations.
motherfucking mule. All right. So
anyway, I would just say I would like to say some people have had it way worse. I'm very lucky to have it mild. It affects a lot of people. Wear your mask, social distance. It's everywhere right now. So
Can you tell us what some of your symptoms have been?
I lost my sense of taste and smell for a couple days. It mainly felt like a head cold, cough, and just like congestion. I did not have a fever, but
You said you had
family
body,
members do have fevers. So
you had body aches and chills and stuff, right?
yeah, the first couple days, and then now it's been pretty mild. But
Yeah,
you know,
shit is real, son. Shit is real.
shit is real. I'm glad you're doing well, Jax. And
Likewise.
if we make jokes, which we will for the next hour and a half about it, I just want you to know that is after I know you're doing well, and it is not to belittle anyone else who's not doing well.
Yeah,
But that's just how we roll. So hey, here, let's play a little bit of last week's song. You guys ready?
Let's get it.
yeah.
This was Sing to Strangers with Chad Clark, and we got some backup vocals from Jess Hudak on here. I know why, I know why, I
A lot of people I know, or everyone maybe, just feel the great uselessness.
From the full broke, state your biz. I'm rapping instead of the trapping, cause I gotta raise my kids. Rapping instead of the clapping, I'm too old to do a bid. No matter what happened, I'm an assassin, gonna like Gatlin. I be asking, can I live? I started my rapping to control my narrative. Truth is, I'm only doing it still cause I'm competitive. Just a Georgia boy, you see, like that nigga to B.I.G. I rap cause it's my stimulant and it's my sedative. For five, when I rap I feel like the Ramones. My Sex Pistol never be clashing with the microphone. Writing poems, making a beat to smash, y'all can rap alone. I rap because it feel like home.
I sing to strangers and I don't give a fuck what they think of me. I sing to strangers and I don't know why. I sing to strangers, I love them all and I want them to love me. I a song of gratitude, and I said thank you for being my friend. Thank you till we swim again. I sing to strangers and they pay attention for a good half hour. I sing to strangers and it works out fine. I sing to strangers cause you're inside of me. I sing to strangers and I know why, I know why, I know.
All right. Let's stop there. Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Oh man, I'm hoping Wheezy can give us a little more than one this week.
Well, speaking of which, we do this every week. This is Tuesday Night Live. We are the Rat Pack. And every week we play last week's song, and then this happens. This happens.
It's last week's report card with Wheezy Jenkins. It's last week's report card. Last week's.
How many boat drinks?
It's last week's report card with Wheezy Jenkins. Last week's report card. 5 minutes with Wheezy.
All right, I'm starting the timer.
All right, let's bring the Wheeze in. Come on, Wheezy!
Oh, she got the Rona mask on and everything. Is that so I don't get you sick? Is that why you're wearing that?
Don't talk too much. You can never be too safe around here. So I'm just protecting myself. I'm protecting myself.
That's amazing. Hey, Wheeze.
What up?
Did you listen to the track?
Yeah, I got to check it out.
Cool. What you got any thoughts on it?
And
It's 5 minutes with Wheezy Jenkins.
Right, report card. Jack, start the timer.
I mean, I know it's already started. I just feel bad because I keep coming around here, and feeling that boats are not sailing in on time. Like the cruise line is sitting out with the COVID. I guess offshores. I don't know what's going on. I did like the name of it. I got really excited about the artwork. The artwork was real dope. Like how it moved through the picture. And then it also gave me those thank you for being. I thought you were going to do the what's that show? Thank you for being a friend. Travel around the world and back again. Your heart is true.
the Golden Girls.
Golden Girls.
Yeah. You had little Golden Girls in there.
B. Arthur.
That crew.
Yeah. Those biddies.
Angela Lansbury? No, she wasn't a Golden Girl.
She was no Golden Girl.
Angela, she would have made it happen.
Estelle Getty. That was another one.
Who killed Ma? Who killed Ma in the dining room?
Oh yeah, different old lady, different old white lady.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't giving me old white lady vibes. It was just, well, tell me what's going on. Is somebody dealing with like voices in their head or voices in the night or just voices? Are they really talking to strangers? Because that's dangerous. That's how we get COVID, Jackson. I mean, I just want to understand.
We were singing.
If you, Wheeze, you're a performer. I mean,
yeah.
Did you ever have an experience with a family member, perhaps a parent, that was like, hey, I really want you to do this thing so I know you're going to be okay and you'll be able to provide for yourself. And you're like, I have to do this other thing. And when they ask you what it is, you're like, I get up in front of strangers and say shit.
Yeah, I just come to judge the song, not to be a therapy session, okay?
You asked me.
That's true. That is true. But I have a going rate, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. I thought, Posh, you came in real strong. I love the jams and the verse. I love how you can never go a verse without talking about your penis. That's amazing. That you
I
have the
mean,
knack for it.
it
You
is
have
my favorite thing.
it is. I mean, hey,
It's got me this far in life.
so that was cool. And then I liked that there was a midsection that was doing something different, magical. And then it turned, and then again, then you had Jackson come in and it got to the most gangsterist part. And then you had the white dude come in and talk about how hard it is to be white. And I said, if that is white privilege, I don't know what the fuck is. White privilege on the track. So for that, I mean, if I'm gonna respect your white privilege, which I'm assuming I must do, right? Because that is the way of the world. I'm gonna give you 5 votes. How about that? I'm gonna give you all 5 votes, but secretly in my black mind, I have 1 vote for this game.
So can we average that out to what, 3 or something?
I mean, if you want to emancipate to that bullshit, pause. You're supposed to be holding it down for the culture. You want to give him black passes and shit because he got COVID. Give him COVID. A whole lot of them motherfuckers. And don't you get none of them little Muslim children COVID, goddammit.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Then the whole world be looking at them like they done did something and they ain't done shit. But go to school with your white children.
There's your 5 minutes, Wheezy
All
Jenkins.
right, thank you, Weezy. One black vote, 5 white privilege votes. That's what we got. Weezy, I love you.
Love
that
you.
was the best thing I've heard in God. That just made me so happy.
That was fucking.
I love
Thank you.
y'all. Y'all stay safe. Jackson, stay safe.
Thank you.
It's last week's report card with Wheezy Jenkins. It's last week's report card. Last week's. How many boat drinks? It's last week's report card with Wheezy Jenkins. Last week's report card. 5 minutes with Wheezy.
That was amazing.
Oh man, that made me laugh really hard.
That was
That shit was
great.
incredible.
That like lodged something out of my chest. I hope I'm okay.
So with that,
It's the Rap Pack, we got sauce. JQ, Jackson Pass. Take hip hop, get experimental. Tuesday nights at 8:30 Central. This week's special guest is Typhanie Monique. The Rap Pack, we got sauce. JQ, Jackson Pass. The Rap Pack. With that giant special guest, Typhanie Monique, on Tuesday Night Live.
This is now the southbound train toward There are 75 stops, 2 transfers, and a 20-minute bus to Ithaca.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I was like, is that part of
what
the
is
track?
that?
That's a long way home.
Oh wow, yeah, it was. I was wondering what that was.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, Jay, you're muted. You're not.
Okay, we can't hear you.
I was just in the studio finishing Long Way Home, and it was the next
Yeah.
track.
Let's introduce our guest. Tell us
Yeah.
a little bit about T. Monique.
The date was September 12th, 2001. I was at the California Clipper. And I walked in. I went over to T and Rachel's house. They were getting married in 2 days. And the day before, 9/11 had just happened. And they were wondering if they were even going to have a wedding. And we all just we didn't know what to do. Everyone was stunned and walking around in shock. And we just walked into the Clipper. We were like, let's just get a couple of stiff drinks and hang out and just talk. And we go, and there's always live music at the Clipper. And this woman was singing, and she was just, I mean, I say this with the most respect. She was a mess. All of us were just kind of a mess, you know? But she was just dripping with amazing talent and vibes. And she at some point was just like, I can't do the set I had planned. You know, like I wrote this set and rehearsed this thing and like, fuck it. She kind of just threw caution to the wind and just started making up songs and freestyling and doing all kinds of stuff. And just, it was like very therapeutic for people to just watch something being made right there. And you know, fast forward to right now, that's what we do for a living now. So, but Tiffany at some point goes, "Does anyone want to do anything?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I do." And I grabbed the microphone and I just spit this crazy verse, apocalyptic rap verse. And she had a guitarist there and she started singing along. And we kind of like just, it was fire. Like I was just like, I talked to, like I sat down and I kept drinking and was talking to T and Rachel, and Tiffany came by when she had a break from her set, and she came over and she just goes, "We're gonna know each other for a long time." And we've been in bands together. She is a queen of the jazz scene in Chicago, and funk and the house scene. She is an incredible vocalist, and she's now mostly now an educator, because there is no live music. So we can hear from her now. Ladies and gentlemen, Typhanie Monique!
Goddess. Legend. Yes. Oh, looking sultry. I like it.
Well, first,
Jeff!
you know that I love you boys, but God, let's bring Wheezy back. I needed that. I was crying over here. I was like, I gotta get together because I gotta sing pretty soon. But it was just it was not only was it great to be laughing, and then I was muted, so I realized I could just crack up, right? Because now I'm gonna hear me. But to witness you all laughing.
We can't get her to commit to a full episode, unfortunately. She's we can't afford her.
What? There's payment? Huh? What? Yeah.
Not for white folks.
Got it.
Tiff, how you been?
I'm
Talk
good.
to us.
I'm good. Let's see.
Zoom's cool. Zoom's cool.
Since Zoom, I've been living in Zoom land since March. I think I've had kind of 2 official performances, which is crazy, because I probably averaged maybe 3 a week.
Wow.
What were those like?
I'm not sure.
Well, what were they like for you, should I say?
Oh, what were those performances?
Yeah.
Like the 2 one?
The 2?
Yeah, the two.
Oh, I thought you were like, what were those ones like back in the day? Like
No. I know what those were. Those were
pre-co.
awesome and amazing. I mean, like, what were the 2 Zoom ones like?
So, well, the one was actually live in person. It was in Evanston, at the little Evanston Golf Club up there. There's, what is that called? I can't remember, but it's the Evanston. It's golf club. They had it outside. It was through Studio 5, and I wore a mask. I sang with a mask for 3 hours.
Whoa!
Wow.
Did you put a microphone inside of it?
No, because I have a mask called the Resonance Singer's Mask. It protrudes off your face. You know, the fabric doesn't suck back in your,
Ah.
So it comes off your face. You have plenty of space. Now, if you are a classical singer or, amplified, forget about it. It's way too much, right? But or if I'm full throttling, if I had to belt all night long, forget it. There's too much, right?
Yeah.
But for the jazz gig, I could do it. It wasn't a problem. And a little bit of mic technique, you can't even hear the muffle of that.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So that was with organ and guitar. It was great. It felt like we all had training wheels on. Because we're like, oh shit, do we know how to do this?
Yeah.
Like a minute, right? And then like the second set, it was like, wow, because you just released and it felt so good.
Yeah.
And those first couple songs, you're like, hey man, you sound good. Hey, yeah, this is what we do. Let's do this again.
Nice.
Wow.
Jealous. That sounds fun to
Wow.
perform. in
Awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty special. I was grateful that at least there was that,
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Marcus Carroll just sent his love. He is in the YouTube room, by the way. He wanted me
Oh,
to say
nice.
what's
That's
up.
good. Tell him good luck on his test tomorrow, everybody. Tell him good luck on his test.
Good luck on
Good
your
luck
test
on your
tomorrow.
test,
Marcus.
Marcus.
Yeah.
Don't get so fucked up you can't take it.
He's not going to. He's going to crush it.
So then as of late, I'm now the coordinator of vocal studies and professor at Columbia College. So I've been teaching both at DePaul and Columbia. And as of August 10th, was hired full time as the coordinator of the vocal department. And I have 150 singers and 12 faculty members under my.
Whoa.
Wow.
That is like the artist's dream to get one of those cushy. Is that tenured or is it just?
Let's slow down on the cushness. Else, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, wait a minute, I'm a professor. Yes, there are pros and cons to all of it. I mean, this is the first insurance since 1998, I think.
Whoa.
Right? So it's kind of nice that I'm like,
yeah,
this is insurance, like the real good kind.
Yeah, not the catastrophic shit.
Not that bullshit of the 8,000.
I don't die.
Totally.
Right.
Totally. So, but I've got some really talented kids. I love teaching college, right? Because I love not only they're in their body, so I can really teach them how to sing, and then I can get them ready for life. And that's just as important for me to mentor.
What do you mean they're in their body?
Well,
because they're fucking all the time and stuff?
Totally.
Yeah, that's how you get them ready for life.
Come on now.
No, the new generation doesn't fuck. I read about it.
That's right.
They're always on their phone, so they don't fuck anymore. That was just our generation.
So
No,
they're in their phone body.
phone bodies. No, because they know.
I think I saw a Black Mirror episode about that.
They know their bodies, where I can get into more of the science and the physiology of things, and they're just more connected, right? So I guess the heady stuff, the brainy science stuff, but also, if I am trying to explain something, I feel like, someone who's 18 is going to understand that far better than someone who's 10.
Word.
Just be able to then, proceed with the information a little quicker.
Right.
Word.
Yeah.
Congrats on the gig.
Thanks, man. It's fun.
You've obviously put in your dues and have earned it. And I want to say Jay shared a little bit of his history with you, but we have also been blessed, and you've been gracious enough to let us on the stage during some of our darkest retard drunkenness, like go up with the BMC and freestyle and act like total crazy people, and you just have always said yes. And there is something that is to be commended to you for always like supporting us and wanting to collaborate and putting up with our dumbasses. And some of those Martyrs concerts, whether we were on stage with you or not, or just watching your brilliance, are some of like the highlights of Chicago for me. Those Monday night BMC nights were so fun. Just like let loose.
Yeah, well, Jax, you were definitely in your body back in those days.
He was in a lot of people's bodies.
Not anymore though. No COVID. I'm not spreading that shit. I'm quarantined.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and Martyrs was a blast. And I remember that day that I met you, JQ, and I was like, who is this dude? And he's gonna come up and what? And I was like, what? And then I just knew, and I think the first thing we did after that is you had me sing on a hip hop track.
Yeah, it actually didn't make the album, but it was a lovely song. Maybe G and Past remember it.
Yeah, I
feeling
all right.
We can all find a way.
Yeah. Oh, I
It was
love
like an
that.
Alonzo. It was like an Alonzo beat. I was rapping really slow, really stoned out song.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So
Wow.
that was one of the first things, and then I just knew when I started BMC that it was just a done deal, in those moments.
Yeah. So for everyone who doesn't know, the BMC is the Booty Movement Coalition, and well, let's see. This was when did you start it? Like 10 years ago?
Yeah, I think so.
Like 10 years ago, and Tiffany is
It was longer than that.
Was it?
12 years ago. I don't know, but she's the band leader, and she would bring on like 12 of the best session musicians in Chicago, the best of every kind of
Genre.
We had Marcus from a couple weeks back was our trumpet player. We
Yeah.
also had Victor Garcia come in and trumpet. He's another incredible trumpet player.
Yeah.
We had
Chris
we
Green.
had we had Chris Green.
Yeah.
We had
Johnny Bongo.
Johnny Bongo Patek, right?
Yeah, he played.
He was there for a while. We had
Rick.
a DJ for a
Dave
little-
Hildebrand.
Dave Hilt. Dave Sanger we had for a little
Yeah.
while.
Dave Sanger.
And then Rick G was always keys.
Rick
G's
G on the
always
keys.
He's
G.
core. He's core.
Yeah. And JQ on the mic spitting. So you guys would improv 2 like 90-minute sets or 2 hour-long to 90-minute sets in one night over the course of 4 to 6 hours. Shit would mind-blowing. People would come there. People would like stumble
People
in.
go up like into the 20 minutes into the first set, and then we'd like stop for drinks, and they'd be like, "That third song you played, that was great. What's that called?" And I was like, "We don't know. We just made it up.
Make everything up.
We just made it up."
But the thing is, people would have believed it if it weren't for the two of you who had lyrics to everything. Like, it's not just like, I mean, that is your instrument, but it's harder for people to wrap their brains around that much improv when you guys are putting specific words to things, and like you're both so good at adhering and coming up with a theme and then staying within that people are like that has to have been crafted. I'm sure they've done it before. Anyway, it was amazing. I mean,
Alex Wasili, was he ever on the BMC? He's in the room right now. He said, "What's up?"
Yeah.
He was our.
He used to come by and drop into songs, but I don't think he was like a core. He never.
Dropped in.
Yeah.
He plays with Dumpster Funk now. He's been all over. Well, all of us were doing well before all this, but he's had a pretty awesome career, and he always played trombone for the Retard Crew at the Double
all
Door.
the Double Door shows
Yeah.
with
Alex,
Marcus,
is that
him, and
everyone?
Tony Tunican.
Yeah. So,
But anyway, hey,
get-
Tiff, tell us. A lot of people know you as a jazz singer around town because they see you at Andy's, or they've seen you at Chicago Jazz, or they've seen you at the Green Mill, and they know either your last album got a lot of push and distribution, and your Christmas album was out there a lot, which we did Little Drummer Boy on. What can you tell little people a little bit about your history in the house music scene, which I don't think they know that you have like a lot of experience in that world.
Yeah. I'll tell the little people.
Tell all the little people.
All the little people. So really when I came to Chicago and moved down here, the first project I was in was an acid jazz funk group, and it was my own group called Peking Turtle. We pretty much lived at the Elbow Room. I was also in a group called Jive Council. Same vibe, acid jazz. I was doing a lot of scatting. I would sing the hook on it, and so that band was pretty successful. Did all the joints, Sub T, The Note, Double Door, Elbow Room, all those places, and
during the golden years of those places too.
Oh, golden years, man. That was so much fun. I didn't go to sleep till 4 a.m. every other night, kicking. And that was just because I was at the Golden Apple Kids.
That was when you could smoke at the Golden Apple.
Right.
So the house thing, I met Rick G. I don't even know how. I think I met Rick G through the Elbow Room because he was in
For people that don't know, Rick G is a keyboard player around town, jazz and rock. I mean, he was the keyboard player for Poi Dog Pondering. So
Yeah, and still works with them whenever they tour or gig
Yeah, still is.
winery stuff. But anyway, so Rick and I are long term friends, and then we started doing house music. And I mean, I don't even probably 2000, 20 years ago.
were you performing this live, and were you at like where was it? Green Dolphin Street? Where did you do it?
Yes. I loved Green Dolphin Street. So we did some work at Green Dolphin Street. There was this place on Weed Street by Joe's, and you'd walk up the stairs, and it was a house club.
Mm.
Oh, I can't remember. You go through a red velvet, but what we did is a couple live PAs.
Yeah, for sure.
And then do you guys remember the joint, The District? So that was on Lake Street. And it was bumping. It like mostly house. There was a group called Mr. Ali, and Rick was in Mr. Ali. And slamming. Oh, that place was so good.
Oh, wow.
Soul and house music, a venue for us with that.
Wow.
I used to also perform at Isaac Hayes when that was open. And so, but lots of live PAs. A bass player named Lamar Jones is who played with us.
He was another BMC regular for years.
Yep. And so then
He's one of the best bass players I've ever fucking been around.
Lamar Jones is ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's the guy that he's so subtle, and then he changes up the harmony or plays a note, and you turn around and you're like, God
Yeah.
damn. It's one of those. He's just tasty, and his tone is beautiful. But
he's also he's also good at the bass.
yeah.
Watch it,
Hey.
Tim. Watch it.
Tone look. Hey, by the way, Alex says, love you, Tiff. Have always loved the BMC. Here's to completely improvised sets being some of the funkiest shit ever. Tiff, you're a Chicago legend.
Oh.
True that.
True
True
that.
that. True that.
Everybody can argue with that shit.
Love you back, bro.
We
Love you
wanted
back.
to get you back to some of your house roots on this song.
House roots.
House roots.
We were thinking about getting you back to some of your house roots on this song. And I think, with MC Rona over here, getting on the whole party, I think we had to bring some positivity into this zone,
For real.
And so we were like, and we've been like in some deep and like kind of murky waters the past 3 tracks or so, they've been pretty moody, let's just say.
And also, I wanted to make this one. Jay sent this really happy beat, and I was like, "Yeah, I just want to talk about how depressing the world is on this."
Oh,
Jay was like, no, I made a happy track. We're keeping this one a happy track.
yeah, I was like, "Fuck this, dude. We make everything fucked up."
Yeah.
We just make like the most fucked up thing for us to do right now would be to be like, everything's great. It's like, it's kind of our that's our statement on how fucked up it is. We're just gonna just eject from ourselves and just use the music to travel someplace where everything is awesome.
Yes. Amen.
That's why we make music, and that's why we sing to strangers. And so
Actually, we really wanted to get 5 boat drinks next week. So.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much.
I think we're gonna get some boat drinks on this one.
I gotta say,
I don't know about 5, Jax. Take it easy, man. I don't think 5. That might be like in a couple of years.
Not only that, it kind of depends on what Jax's verse is like.
We got 5 on the first one she
How,
reviewed.
yeah.
No.
How hard in the pain is he gonna go with?
We did.
White privilege?
What were you gonna say, Tiff? Sorry.
I liked that track.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like the hook. And plus your rhyming, yes, out the gate.
Yeah, I like it too. I don't think that we're trying to impress Wheezy. I think we're just asking her on to make fun of us. That's all.
Yeah.
So it's all working out perfectly.
Yeah, she gets 5. She gets 5 boat drinks for every time she does that. For sure.
There was actually a text exchange. I was like, you made it after the first week. I was like, you gave us 5 boat drinks and made it way too easy. I really need you to bring the thunder the next week. And now she has not let up since.
Nice.
All right, my fingers are crossed.
She's always gracious to the guests. Always gracious to the
Yeah,
guests.
it's
It's
true.
always us that gets it. But all right, so you gonna take us into the beat, Jay, or what?
Yeah, you guys want to see the beat? I mean,
Yeah.
to be honest with you, it's not that much to this beat.
Sometimes it be like that.
But yeah, sometimes it'd be like that. I'm not a big fan of loopy loops. It's just not really my thing. I tend to do a a lot more chopping when I sample. But
Yeah.
sometimes
Inside the beat. We're going inside the beat.
all right, let's go inside the beat. So let me go to desktop 3. Should give you the look we're looking for. Can you see?
Yep, we got it.
Um, so here's the beat. Start with a sample from the 90s.
Oh, actually, hold on. Before you really even get into this, can we also like kind of give a little bit of backstory? You started with another beat.
Yeah.
What was the why did you go back to the drawing board? That one had kind of a Latin flavor too. Like Latin quarter flavor.
I try to bring. I like we're all versatile vocalists, and I like challenging us to go where and meet our guests where they live, or at least meet halfway. And I felt like the original music I made was something that we would fucks with, but it wasn't really. I wasn't putting the music in Tiffany's wheelhouse, and I really wanted to. And that's part of the challenge weekly for me, is to make sure that the music is in the wheelhouse of our guest.
Word.
Cool.
I kind of hit it again.
I did not know that. I mean,
Crazy, wild stuff.
So here's the here it is. There's not too much going on here. It is a bunch of pieces that I chopped. The tricky thing with loops, when they are not laid down by a but like back in the day, like even things that had beats on them, not every part of it was locked, and a lot of bands didn't play every single thing to a metronome. A lot don't again now, but especially then. So when you loop something, it doesn't quite line up, and then when you want to play drums on it, they don't really lock in. So one of the tricks you can do is to take the loop, and even though you're going to play the parts in order again, you cut them on the quarter notes and trigger them on the quarter notes with the metronome, and then speed it up a little bit faster than it was in the original. And what that'll do is make sure you have no gaps at the end of each section. So when you hear these, like, right? But if you speed it up and have one sample cut off the other sample, then if I do it just enough, you won't notice that it's actually like, the snares are a little later than they're supposed to be. And actually that leaves some good flam when you lay your own drums on top of it. So the initial hit of the loop was fucked up too. So part of the reason I did this was so that I could, here, I'll show you. Here's the original part of the loop. That thing was at the beginning, and it's ugly and kind of grungy. So, but then it looped around, and that one. So I used that one as the first sample as well. So what happens is it goes, are you guys seeing that little keyboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it goes. That's it. That's
Word.
the loop.
Love it.
Nice, dude.
So really simple beat. That already you can hear has a little bit of like I can't tell if it's 808, but I think it's a 707 actually in there.
Like a high kick, like a
The
high
punch-
frequency kick, right?
Yeah, it's a punchier kick. It's got a little more punch. That's a 707 that you're listening to on the original sample. In the original sample.
Yeah, I heard it.
707 clap is not quite the clap. You can hear the difference. Here's an 808. Right? Like that's much more full bodied. And the clap is a lot more digital. 707 actually uses 808 is technically like triggering a sound like it's almost like a synth that's making drums. The 707 is actually samples. They sampled a snare and then put the snare in that drum machine as opposed to generating it from a waveform.
Word.
So anyway, while that loop was playing, I brought in this stuff, which is the 808s and the bass. Then added in this to give it some texture.
I'll take this journey.
So I got some of my but here, and then I got to another section, and there wasn't really another part to the loop, and I think this loop is really fun, and so I just kind of pulled. If you guys remember "Everything's All Right," remember that song?
Yeah, from Blood, Sweat, and Tars.
Yeah, so this was kind of a similar issue. That wasn't a straight loop, but what I did was instead of coming up with a new part for the chorus, what I did was I put a filter on. So the sample's kind of muffled here.
Yep.
And I put like an EQ on it that you can see right here. Here it is. I've killed almost all the highs on it. Can you see that?
Yeah. That's like an old 90s like hip hop trick.
Yeah, and then when you get to the chorus, you open it up and you switch to the full sample and you hear it.
Nice.
Much brighter, right?
Yeah.
And then I made the bass line a little more simple during that part too. And so this is what the hook ended up sounding like. And I added some shakers on that.
Nice.
And added some pianos. And then the end of the beat, these house songs and dance tracks, you know, you want these little like 1 bar breaks and stuff before the next section. It always like feels good. And then there's like an anticipation before it starts again and you're bobbing. So I added a little. Sorry, here we go. It comes out of it. You know, back into the thing. Got some transitional stuff here, and added some drum breaks with a bunch of effects on them.
Sweep or something.
Yeah, a little sweep. Put up filters on a bunch of drum breaks. So that's the beat.
You know what's funny? We were talking about the golden age of those venues in Chicago, the early 2000s and the late 90s, and I hadn't thought about this beat when I heard it this way, but there is a little bit of a How Bizarre kind of vibe to it, which is super like 2000 2001 era. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, How Bizarre is actually 94.
Yeah.
I think.
How bizarre?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was like 2000, 1999.
No,
No,
bro,
I
you got.
was
You
I
got
think it was. I think it was way earlier.
I was listening to it on the way. It's sophomore year on between junior and sophomore year of high school on the way back from Indiana. My mom helping me interstate smuggle fireworks, and we accidentally lit my friend's house on fire right afterwards.
96.
96.
yeah,
I thought it was like 2000 for some reason.
yeah, but you got COVID brain, dude. We
That
can't-
was just yeah, exactly. That was just when you got to it, homie.
How bizarre! How bizarre! Actually, guys, How Bizarre was written by. Because anyone name the band?
Oh yeah. What's the name of that band?
How Bizarre.
How Bizarre, right?
You know what the album was called?
How bizarre.
How Bizarre.
Yes. Nice job.
This says OMC. I think you got faulty information, bro.
What?
OMC. How bizarre. What were you gonna say, Tiff?
Well, I was just thinking COVID brain as well.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and fuck you. Oh.
This whole time.
All right. Well, let's get into the track. We got about 40 minutes to do this.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah, they're shorties. They're shorty little verses. I sent it to you guys. Set your metronomes for 115
1:15 it is.
and put it down.
Putting it down, man.
Okay.
I met up with Tiff. We were doing sound check, and we had a couple ideas for the hook. So I think she's gonna start recording something too.
All
Yep.
right. I'm gonna
Nice.
mute my shit.
Awesome.
Everybody, this is the part where we go around. Jax, do you want to just do a recap of who we are and what we're doing and where we are?
Yeah, we are the Rat Pack, formerly the Retard Crew. Thanks for everybody coming through. We are live on Facebook with a big crew and looking good on YouTube as well. We are making a track with Chicago jazz and vocalist legend Typhanie Monique, former head of the BMC that Jay used to rap with her live improvised funk every Monday night at Martyrs back in the day, one of our oldest and dearest friends. And we are doing a song, I don't even know what the hook is, but it's an escapism track. So we are going to now go to our separate booths and start recording, and Jay will bounce around and highlight us as we record.
We're gonna
At the
pretend
end-
like we didn't get COVID.
I took the oh nice. Okay. I wrote down what I was feeling like. I wrote, I'm in my house again. I'm alone and kind of depressed, feeling isolated, craving human connection. We all have to get through this on our own. I want this to end. And then I was like, wow, that's fucking depressing. So I was like, what if? And I was remembering that scene from The Simpsons where his long lost brother gets a call from the guys at the auto factory who tell them that like Homer Simpson is an idiot and he smells bad and his personal hygiene is awful. And he's like, I understand. Just call me back and say the opposite of everything you just said. He calls and he's like, hey guys, hey, and he brings Bart and Lisa over and he's like, you want to hear what the guys at the factory think about your dad? And he answers the phone and he's like, Homer Simpson is a well thought out, intelligent man and his personal hygiene is above reproach. So I was like, I was thinking about that and I was like, what if I just wrote the exact opposite of everything that I just wrote? So that's what I did, and that became my verse. I said, let me take you to a place where the party's going on tonight. All your friends are there, and everyone's feeling all right. Your love, I can detect it. I reflect it. Because I'm feeling so connected. Let's all take this journey together. I want this to last forever.
Yes, dude.
I was like,
It kind of
it sounds like something G would write like on a regular day.
I was just gonna say, I think I wrote that. I wrote that this morning, not as a joke, or not as an opposite.
In his journal, in his dream journal.
So that was my thought experiment. Was like I'm opposite day this joint. Like I'm gonna force myself, decide to be happy. Let's do this.
Love it.
Good, Jay. That was awesome.
Cool. You guys ready to lay it down?
Yeah.
And Jax wrote his about not getting COVID.
Basically.
You
actually
know,
wrote it.
there's going to be, I have a feeling there's lots of singing on this. So as the tracks start coming in, if you guys can help host this jammy, that would be helpful because I'm going to have to be mixing a lot of vocal tracks here as I see.
Yeah, that's cool. I might have asked somebody to double. I do like a weird like Cab Calloway section too. If somebody maybe wants to double, it might add a nice layer. But
Do it.
all right.
What is what is it?
Send it over to Paz.
I'll send it over to you.
Look how bored he looks. Give him something to do.
Yeah. Give me something. Give me something. Let me help out your COVID ass.
All right, let me do my doubles first, and then shut the fuck up.
All right. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-ba-dum, bum, ba-ba-da-bum. Oh, and if anyone does have questions in the meantime for Tiffany, for me about Logic, if you're a beat nerd, for any of us about anything that we do, please hit us up or drop a comment and we will try to respond. All righty.
All right. Alrighty then.
Paz, I like the mood board you sent around.
Oh, thanks, bro.
That was a beautiful
Thank you.
story.
Yeah. It was, it was yeah, it was interesting. Like you didn't necessarily talk about the source of the sample, but earlier this year, especially, I was listening to a lot of Nigerian funk and soul, as well as Guadeloupean.
I
What
love
was the
that
right way to say
Nigerian
that?
funk shit, dude.
What'd you say?
I love that Nigerian funk shit.
Dude, like I really don't know if there's anything on the planet that's better than that shit. Like truly. Like it just, I mean, it has every component of everything you need from music to some extent. You know, except for maybe the misogyny, but but even that, like that's more embedded, So, but man, yeah, that stuff is so dope. And immediately you listen to their song, even their most morose songs make you want to dance. So like immediately, like when I heard that beat, all I heard was like, I've been really, really into this guy, Eric, what's Eric's name? Eric Kosek, something like that. And he's a Guadeloupean guy. He actually only had like a couple of records. He was kind of like, he's a pretty, like all of his stuff is a pretty deep cut. But he had some pretty big hits in his like market, in his era of things. And immediately my head immediately went there.
Cool.
And obviously like the William Omnivore sort of stuff. Yeah. And so when I hear that, all I think about is Black people dancing, like Black people dancing, Africans, Caribbean people dancing. And I have to say, especially as like, I mean, I think this is true of all of us. We've all said this as we've gotten older, that kind of like all we want to do is dance or whatever, especially while we're still able-bodied. Like that is the thing that makes me happy. Like dancing and watching other people dance. And particularly like watching people of the African diaspora dance. Like it's just the shit. It's the shit. It's like nothing makes me happier than that.
Hell yeah, man. I feel you. There's something like, it's just beautiful therapy. And it's like, you enter a state of meditation when you're really getting it and you
Yeah.
don't and you really don't give a fuck,
Right.
and your body just is moving to the music, and you're letting it do what it wants to do to the music,
Yeah.
truly, without throttling or trying to do anything. And you, I mean, you know, that's when I love that. I love that feeling so much.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But it was a really interesting thing because like so like for people who don't know, every year, I mean every year, every year on the week, every week, Jay will send out a couple of sketches like as he goes along of the beat, and as he does that, we kind of like almost collect data. We collect stories, anecdotes, colors, phrases, any sort of thing that in any way starts to give what we're hearing a history or a backstory to some extent. A one that we entirely make up ourselves, but we're making it up based on what we're feeling and also kind of what we're hearing in the track. So yeah, somehow or another, in this process, we've gotten to this process where I start with a mood board, which kind of sets us off, gets us going. I tend to write like these long anecdotes, but they're pretty cool because I think they launch a lot of stuff. This week, G kind of wrote an
Let's
idea that
pop in.
really launched.
Let's pop in with G for a second. I want to hear what he's doing.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Speaking of G, you got him?
I think so. He's gonna let us in probably.
There he is.
I don't like to say yes to drugs. I don't like to say yes to drugs. That just ain't for me. I don't like to say yes to drugs. That just ain't for me. 'Cause drugs are filled with side effects and commercials on TV. What I got, you can get some. Surely make you grin. But we don't call 'em drugs round here. We call this medicine. I got so much medicine, 'cause it's so good for me. I got so much medicine, I was blind, but now I see. I got so much medicine, I'm a motherfucking empty. So come and get your medicine, I'm giving it away for free.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That's awesome. It almost had kind of like a country twang to it.
I know. I was gonna say it's a little Dylan, but then it went even more like Hank Williams.
Yeah, super Hank, kind of Waylon Jennings a little bit. Oh shit. Hold on, I'm gonna see if Jack sent me this.
At the Copacabana, baby. Feeling the heat at Chihuahua, baby. This can never gets empty, baby. Love her, baby.
Oh shit.
The can never gets empty, baby. You know, ah, shit. You know what? That's why you love her, baby. Step out the door and the bossa nova hits. The sun burns your face and you hope it never quits. The beer's so cold and it numbs your lips. The beautiful lady brushes back with your hips.
I can't even.
No, I'm sorry.
Is that my internet, baby?
I love how he's going up and down. Baby. It's almost up and down, baby.
Hold on. Let's check in on Tim.
Oh.
Oh.
Shit.
I have no idea what the hell is going on here.
Yeah, are you recording? You got some stuff?
Recording, but I'm hearing something happening, or kind of because
Yeah.
right. And
Try
so
not to pay attention
you
to
guys
that.
going crazy because of what G's doing, which I've
Oh, Jackson. It was Jackson.
Jack.
Yeah, Jackson.
Okay, so I just sent you the main melody. Now I malted and I recorded 3 different tracks with this loop, but how can I know how to export just the audio one, but how do I export for you guys all 3 of these tracks?
So here, I'll share screen real quick, okay?
Yeah.
So if you look over here, like if you have a part that you're gonna do, like
That looping.
you make the loop,
Yep.
and then let's say like here's Tiffany's first track. I'm gonna leave that one. I'll like mute the music, and then unmute yourself, and then hit bounce down here.
I see. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna duck out. Jackson sent me his thing.
Or you can just export the way you know how, Tiff. It's fine, and just send them to me.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try this because can I share? No, I can't.
And then the way you mute and unmute tracks is here. So you just mute the one that you already did, and then unmute the one you haven't done.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I get it. Yeah, duh. Fine.
Pass, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I got your track.
It's just the doubles of the. If you want to double those,
I'll do my best.
Are you sure you want someone to double those?
Do you want me to double them? I just thought it'd be kind of fun if somebody else.
Yes, you should double them.
I think maybe you should.
Okay. All right. Never mind.
I mean,
I'll listen to it real quick, but I think you should go ahead and do it.
Okay.
I think you should do it again just so we can hear it again.
For real.
All right.
Never gets empty, baby.
All right.
What's going on here?
Work with T. Work with T.
Tiff, are you having trouble? You good?
No, I am exporting another one of the but Jay, I sent you the melody.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna check it right now.
I'm sending you some shit right now, Jay.
Oh Jesus.
I got so much medicine. I sent you 3 ad-lib files, Jay.
Okay, give me a second. I'm not paying attention to you right now.
No, I'm not. You don't have to. I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
As brothers, I'm sure that's been a lifelong.
Yeah, man.
A little bit. Occasionally.
Don't mean none. I want to hear Jackson.
Yeah, you're gonna hear him again real quickly. Pretty amazing.
Okay. I'm sending you a couple more.
Thank you.
Yep.
Is there any comments out there? Anyone want to respond? Check them out.
All right, I'll sing through this and you guys will.
And Andrew Karachi says, "Do what you want to do. If what you want to do is what we want you to do." Hell yeah. Do what you want to do.
Get up.
The retard. Eugene.
Jax, can you hear me?
Always love watching individual takes without context. Yes, that is the funniest part of the show, I think. Greta, more proof that Paz is my musical soulmate. Must have been deep music shit, because that's what you guys do.
All right, here's the hook, kids. I'm breaking it out live.
All right.
Get up, get down. Everybody shake your ass, start jumping around.
gonna take that again. I forgot the lyric. 1, 2, check it.
Get up, get down. Everybody shake your ass, start jumping around. Cause it can be tough when you get down. Baby, keep your head up, let your body start to sweat and move it around.
Yeah, I love that, Tiff.
Get up, get down. Everybody shake your ass, start jumping around. Cause it can be tough when you get down. Baby, keep your head up, let your body start to sweat and move it around.
Sound
I love
delish.
that.
So delish. So delish.
Then you find it moving around. Oh, I love that. Love the way that travels. Fuck yeah. Woo. Way to go. Way to go. Way to go. Jade, you got applause back there?
Yeah, I got applause.
I need to hear some fucking applause.
Right here.
I need to hear some fucking applause. Yeah.
Hey, Simmy's Satire Daily is new. I don't know. We know you, Satire
Jessica Rogers. Hey, dolls.
Daily.
What
Mary
up,
Josephine's
Jessica?
in the house.
Brianna
Andrew
Antolini's
Karachi,
on here.
do
What
what
up,
you
Brianna?
want to do. If what you want to do is what we
How's
want
Sandy?
you to do. Eugene Mignon is home. Oh, Greta Cayum, Jay's lovely wife.
Yep, she said more proof that Paz is my musical soulmate. So I was like, what was Paz getting deep into on the music tip about? Because when we were traveling Australia, that's what, prior to her being part of the family, really, well, the beginning of her being part of the family, she and Paz would talk for hours about music,
About Swedish pop mostly.
about Swedish pop, while we would go just fucking drink Swedish pop.
Yeah, but somehow she ended up marrying Jay, so that was weird because I guess she probably should have ended up with Paz. But
Hey,
No, that's why me and Paz are like musically married.
yeah,
It's the same thing.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go hide away again. Is that okay?
Yep.
Because I'm gonna work. Did you get those 3 tracks?
I got those 3 tracks. I haven't laid them in yet, but I
Fine.
have them.
I'm gonna start working on backs.
I'll mute you. I got you.
All right, and then do you? So do you think we should do some horn stuff, or do you want me to add some kind of vocal? You know.
I would say add anything you have the impulse to add.
Okay. And then once you guys lay down, your rhymes, I may add a couple things on those too.
Cool.
I then.
I will.
You want me octave up?
Yeah. So I have a feeling for tonight, I'll probably mix the rough mix and play it, and then I'll send you that, and then you can lay over anything if people want doubles of you on their stuff like you did on mine.
I can lay over or track.
You can sleep over. Fuck layover. You can actually spend the night.
I'm just gonna body roll every time you talk.
All right, here we go.
All right.
You naughty boys.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm feeling it. I be feeling it. Uh-oh.
All right, Jax G, I got your tracks. Go talk to the people. I got
All right, so
there's a lot of tracks here.
I gotta pee,
Yeah.
but then I'll be back.
So thanks, guys.
Talk to
Roll
everyone.
solo, G.
Yeah.
Do a monologue.
I got one for you. Here you go. This man, he's walking down the street. And he saw a little something on the side of the street, so he decided he's gonna go pick it up. So made his way slowly to the side of the street where the thing was. He went to pick it up, couldn't see what it was, right? But he knew it was something. You know when something catches your eye, you don't exactly know what it is, but you're like, I think that's something. I think that is something. Should I? I mean, it could be nothing. I mean, it's probably like, a stick and a leaf is like reflecting in the sunlight, so it looks like it's actually like a toy or a knife or something that you want it to be, right? Because everyone wants it to be a toy or a knife. If you're walking down the street and you see something you don't know what it is, you want to go pick it up. So he makes his way to the side of the street, and by the time he actually gets close enough to lean over and pick it up, there's really actually just a stick in a leaf and reflecting the sunshine, you know. But he was happy about it because he didn't really want the knife or the toy. He actually was pretty stoked once he actually picked up the leaf and the stick because he used it to reflect the sunlight into the window of his neighbor. And that neighbor came out and said hello to him. But that neighbor never even came out once in 10 years. So I guess it was a bigger gift after all, huh? So I guess that's pretty much the only story I know.
I was hoping to get Pass on him to it. I don't really. He doesn't know this, but I don't really care if he doubles my shit. I just did some really dumb shit, and I asked him to double it.
And you want to see what someone does?
I want to see what he does. You know, he's the funniest. He's the funniest doubler.
Dublin twins. He is the funniest.
Today,
Can we hear him?
Today you won.
At the Copacabana, baby. Feeling the heat at Chihuahua, baby. The can never gets empty, baby. You know right there, that's why you love her, baby. No. You know right there, that's why you love her. You know that? You know right there, that's why you love her, baby.
Is that Pass's verse or your stuff he's doubling?
Baby.
That's my verse that I asked him to double.
Feeling the heat at Chihuahua, baby.
Hey, Pass. Is Pass
The
there?
can never gets empty, baby.
Yeah, he can't hear us though.
You know right there, that's why you love her, baby. You know right there, that's why you love her, baby. At the Copacabana, baby. Feeling the heat out Chihuahua, baby. Feeling the heat out Chihuahua, baby.
Right on his vocal break.
Did you do that purposely?
No.
At the Copacabana, baby. At the Copacabana, baby. Feeling the heat out Chihuahua, baby. The can never gets empty, baby.
Tiff, are you talking to us? Because you're muted.
You know right there, that's why you love her, baby. That last one's terrible.
Jay, can we hear Tiff at the same time as Pass? Because I love that cacophonous nuttiness.
Feeling the heat out Chihuahua, baby. At the Copacabana, baby. Feeling the heat out Chihuahua, baby. Feeling the heat out Chihuahua, baby. Feeling the heat out Chihuahua, baby. Maybe just keep it there.
Amen.
Feeling the heat out Chihuahua, baby. One more time.
Yeah,
You playing the piano?
a little bit.
Nice.
At the Copacabana, baby. Feeling the heat out Chihuahua, baby.
This is my favorite part. I want you to be
The can
singing
never
something
gets
totally
empty,
different at the same
baby.
time he's doing that, so I can laugh.
You know right there, that's why you love her, baby.
Can everyone start saying different shit? Remember we used to play that game? Like, everyone, what?
It was whistling.
Yes.
We'd be like on a bus and be like, all right, everyone whistle a different song. One,
Everyone think of a tune. Everyone think of a tune first. Yeah. Wait, you got a tune? You got a tune? Right. We got to try it when everyone's back on. It's so fun.
You do it on the Zoom?
Yeah, you got to. I mean, you have to be able to. Maybe not. I don't know.
I just come every week and listen and just like be the fly on the wall with you crazy kids.
Yeah, that everyone can. It's streaming on
At the
like 8 different
Copacabana,
platforms.
baby.
And I am. I do stream with.
Feeling the heat out Chihuahua,
Okay.
baby.
Oh, I love you. Hey, wait, can we all do the
The can never gets empty, baby.
Okay, everyone on the count of 3, start
You know
whistling
right there,
a
that's
tune
why
that
you
you
love
know.
her, baby.
1, 2, 3.
It's not as fun on Zoom.
It still worked. You laughed and you couldn't whistle. But Jay didn't do it with us, so maybe that was why.
He's busy. Let the man.
Let the
make
man
song.
do his job.
Okay.
Do what you wanna do. If what you wanna do is what we want you to do, and feel how you wanna feel. long as you
Get up.
Fucked up.
Get down. Everybody
Everybody
yeah.
show the ass. Everybody show the ass. Now jump around. That's what I should have said.
Show your ass.
Yeah.
At the Copacabana, baby.
Yeah.
Feeling the heat out Chihuahua, baby.
Show the ass.
The can never gets empty, baby.
Show the ass.
You know right there, that's why you love her, baby. Something like that. At the Copacabana, baby. You know where he does Chihuahua, baby.
All right.
At the Copacabana, baby.
How to do this one. Let's see.
We can mute Paz if you want. You want us to mute Paz so you can...
At the Copacabana, baby.
This is really good. This is good for my focus.
It is. That's what I love about this too.
Hey, Jax,
Trying to just like not
Yeah.
pay attention to anything else.
where do I put your verse? What do I do?
Let me...
last forever. Get up. Get down. Everybody shake your ass, start jumping around. Cause it can be tough when you get down. Baby, keep your head up, let your body start to sweat and move it around.
34, Jay? Does that make sense?
No, I have no idea what that
Bar 34, beat 4?
Oh, you know what?
No, what word happens on what spot is what I'm asking.
Let me...
When you step out the door and
Is it when you step out the door? Is it off the one?
Step out the door in.
Hold on.
When you step out the Jackson door in.
Cause it can be tough.
when you step out the door in the bossa nova. When you step out
Step is the one.
Get up. Get down. Everybody shake your ass, start jumping around. Cause it can be tough when you get down. Baby, keep your head up, let your body start to sweat and move it around.
She's not clipping. That's just your audio interface is a little hot, huh, Jay?
Or am I clipping?
No, you're not. I mean, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I think it's the audio interface, or it's also because some of us are on monitors and not headphones, like me, and maybe that's going back into the sound you're hearing, into my.
Get up, get down. Everybody shake your ass, start jumping around. Cause it can be tough when you get down. Baby, keep your head up, let your body start to sweat and move it around.
It's so let's hear it for the boy. Got mad Footloose. I was like, why am I thinking Footloose? What is it? I was like, let's hear it for the boy, baby. I mean, it's not totally, but it hits it for a second where I'm like, I remember.
You know, I was like, there's something. What tune is this?
Yes.
I love it. Okay, I'm going undercover, kids, again. Is that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
I'm gonna hit the kitchen.
And then it was me.
Bro, I got like 30 tracks. People are sending me lots. So,
Oh boy. All right, no, it's fine.
Yeah, Jay's like my beat production. I kept it super simple, and we're all like, hey, I'll just send you 8 tracks.
I know, I'm like, really? Fuck. All right, it's okay. I'm gonna duck out for like the next 5 minutes hard, okay?
Okay,
Yeah.
we love you. Keep
Love
it
you.
up. You're doing a great job.
Thanks for working.
Okay.
So, I was gonna go pee, Jax. Can you manage?
I got this move. So let me talk a little bit about what's happening in the next couple weeks. Next week, we have an incredibly talented, awesome human being named Casey Foster joining the program. She is a multi-theatrical, musical, rocker, bartending, momming talent. She used to be the bartender at the BMC, actually, before we even, I think, knew what that she was an artist, and then she showed us that how awesome of an artist she was. She and her husband are the heads of a Talking Heads cover band called We Are the Band or something like that. They're awesome. She's also part of Babylon 5, which is a 3-woman vocal trio. Anyway, she's going to loan her amazing talents next week. She's really fun and funny. And then the week after that, we have my boy Johnny Vincent coming live. He was the main Sinatra singer at Ditka's Downtown. He also sung the national anthem for the Cubs 2016 World Series run. He did like the conference champion NLCS. He did the World Series. He also sings for the Packers. He's got his own show. He's going to come and do some Sinatra style singing for a song for us. He's really funny and really hilariously crazy. And he has got an amazing voice. And then we also have Jackie Tone coming on the show in a few weeks. And
Session B.
yes. How do you pronounce his first name?
Zeshan?
Zeshan B, who is an incredible vocalist, and I can't believe he agreed to do the show. I mean, I can. It's just so awesome that we got him because he's hot and amazing.
Brown power, bro. Brown power.
Brown power. So that will be really cool too. That guy sings like Sam Cooke style, an Indian dude. He's badass. So the next 4 weeks should be fire.
Who do we got? Who do we got lined up?
We have Casey Foster next week. After
Right.
Casey Foster, we have Johnny Vincent. Then we have Zeshan B, and we have Jackie Tone.
Wow, what a lineup!
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna we're gonna have some fun. Speaking of fun, Jax, that's the most ridiculous shit ever.
Jax went straight like Pitbull / I don't know.
slash Buster Poindexter
Yeah,
/ Louis Armstrong.
You wrote Buster Poindexter on the damn file.
Right. Slash.
You didn't odd.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Buster Poindexter was the lead singer of the New York Dolls.
Right.
And then was kind of an indie sensation with the New York Dolls, and then was a breakout star with Feeling Hot.
When he went a completely different like calypso style. I feel like he listened to a lot of like Mighty Sparrow records and just decided to like I'm just gonna copy Mighty Sparrow, but as a white guy, as a punk white guy.
It's very strange.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
He was also the ghost of Christmas Past in Scrooged.
Right.
Wow.
If you remember.
Right. I do remember that. One of my favorite movies of all time.
It's a fucking great movie.
So what I ended up doing, Jax, I doubled yours once, and then I did like 2 harmonies on it. Give it a little texture.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yo, YouTube, if you're in the room, smash the thumbs up button, please. We've got some interesting people in here. Satire Daily and Video Games Checkmark. I'm not sure if you're bots or if you're real, but if you're real, thanks for being here. And if you're bots, fuck you. But hopefully your algorithm helps our algorithm too. And I appreciate you, Facebook, coming through. You know, it's a weird time right now. People are quarantine fatigued and probably don't want to be online either. But here we are. recording an amazing track with the wonderful Typhanie Monique. I missed her voice, I have to say. Listening to her sing brings me back in an awesome way to some glorious nights out watching her perform. And also, she just got that power. She got that pop jazz power in her timbre, which I appreciate.
Power pop. Just so you know, you're on like the edge of audibility in terms of volume, Jax, when you're leaning back.
Oh, I've been leaning back because I'm like COVID relaxed right now. So.
Lean back.
Yeah.
I probably turned my game
You're very
down.
Fat Joe on that shit. Don Carter,
I didn't get to hear you. All I get to hear you was you doing ad libs for Jax. I didn't get to hear you record your own shit.
Oh, sorry. I sent Jay some stuff actually right before we got onto the broadcast. Because I did a bunch of harmonies myself, and so I really needed to like get those done.
You did.
Yeah, because I was planning on actually recording those in this session, but just based on the on the process, I was like, I better go ahead and get these over with. Plus, like frankly, the day didn't go the way I had expected it to. I was hoping to have like recorded everything I was gonna record, by like the end of the afternoon.
Yeah.
It bees that way sometimes.
Sometimes it bees like that.
I'm excited to have a fun party track to jam out to on SoundCloud at the end of the week because I have a feeling we're all going to need it.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys went kind of fun. I think listening to a little bit of both of your a little bit of both of your verses, like I feel like you guys went actually funny, which is awesome. Mine feels heartfelt. like
really?
Comparatively.
Wow. Everybody did the opposite of what they normally are.
Yeah.
You just went, yeah.
Yeah. True.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm blacker than the motherfucker too. Blacker than the motherfucker too.
Yeah, well, she's blacker than that motherfucker too.
Yeah. But it actually, it is interesting that so many of the tracks that we've done during the course of this process have not hit the comedy quite as hard as we have, I don't know, in the past.
Yeah.
Especially considering like on all of our platforms it says like Rap Pack Comedy.
I know, I was thinking about that.
And then we're doing songs about knocking down monuments and Jackson's white guilt.
I think with the limited amount of turnaround, though, like writing good comedy, you have to like kind of get deep into it. There's not really like we haven't picked lighthearted topics either, but
it's a craft. It's a craft.
Yeah, and so, but I thought maybe next season, seeing that we're down to like our last 4 episodes, next season we should do a full comedy record.
Word.
And like get still get good musicians, but like lean towards the musicians that are into also crafting comedy, like Steinamite, I thought, and like Jeff Berge, and there's this Twitter girl named Hannah Solo. She's so weird and funny. I think I sent you guys a video of her horny for the flag.
Horny for the flag?
Yeah, she wrote this song called Horny for the Flag. She's also just a total weirdo, but like leaning into the weird Jay's like, they still have to bang. I'm like, they can still bang, but I think maybe we just go full on fucking comedy next season just to change up the concept a little bit.
Yeah, sure. Or we can do it like half and half kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know, I've been meaning to talk to you guys. I'm not feeling comedy anymore.
Yeah, not funny.
I just want to do some sad introspective shit.
I don't even want to do that. I'm surprised I'm here.
Jay looks like he is locking in.
No.
I know that concentration phase. Looking good.
Is his mouth open?
It was.
I love everything we do, but I really love, like I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, I saw comedy on the thing, and I keep seeing comedy. I'm like, and then I was thinking about our songs. I was like,
Yeah, exactly. That's
I'm like,
what I did.
it's a loose term,
Yeah.
loose idea, and I've really enjoyed the opportunity to like to grow as a crew and musically to just like turn out like whatever like Jay. I was so glad to hear Jay talk about that he's trying to create in the world of the guest each week because I'm like, I've just been fascinated at how different everything is. But I did, and I know all our guests are very different, but I didn't really connect it. I was just like, yeah, we're working on this now. But everybody involved has just said yes, like in big ways to everything, and it's like it's led to I haven't even like I don't go back and listen to stuff for a while. Like I'll do that like after the first season, I didn't listen to any song we did after we recorded it until like a few weeks later when they were all done. And then I went and listened to them all and I was pretty like taken by it. And I just think about what I remember from these ones and um I'm excited to do my listening thing at the end of all of them, where I listen to it like an album then, and then it's like with fresh ears because I don't remember what the fuck we did.
Yeah.
Well, that was also like crazy pandemic beginning of lockdown. Like
And
we
this
were
is
all like
this is
kind of
what
at each other's throats a little bit, like freaked out by the
oh
like it was a strange time to be creating stuff live and figuring this out at the same time. I remember like I was like super anxious and depressed during a lot of it and like
yeah, I remember.
it felt
Hey,
cloudy.
Jax. I'm attempting to do this over chat, but honestly, I think it'll just be easier if we don't do it. Tiffany's having trouble with her audio. Let's just talk it out. Um,
It might be from Jay's end actually, from the caster
really? You think
side
so?
of it. Potentially. Try talking, Tiff.
So you can hear me now, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
we can hear
But
you.
I
pretty
think
boom.
that's through
Your
the
computer.
built-in mic. Yes. So
Yeah.
then when I go to my Scarlett, I can't turn the volume on.
Okay, are you in? Are you in? Can go to the preferences, the audio preferences in Zoom. You
Yep.
know how to do that?
Yep. I'm in it. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you
Yes.
What
sound
the hell?
great.
That
Sounds
works.
sultry
You
and
just had to click
Just
the
so
audio
keen.
carrot.
Yeah, I've had to do that a
Like the
couple
queen you are.
so
So
delish.
something about your recording program
So delish.
is like defaulting the microphone back to that, like when you click back to the Zoom, it's not like you just have to click on that carrot maybe and reset it or what? I don't know.
But I'm back.
Hey,
Hey, actually, while you're back, I'm trying to remember. Only because I live in Brooklyn, but around the time that we were actually talking about is like when I first kind of like spent considerable time in Chicago. Um, and I remember actually going to all those clubs that you guys were talking about, and and particularly the house scene. And I probably am sure that even without having met you back in the day, I saw you in those house clubs, especially because I had a bunch of those. But don't you miss
Oh man.
like that?
I
I really miss the vibe of a house club.
I do too. I miss Red Dog.
Yeah, Red
Right?
Dog.
And then if you showed up before 11 p.m., you were early.
Where totally,
Right?
totally.
Sitting around, you're like, do I start dancing yet? Nope, nobody else is doing it. Just chill till 12. They'll be here.
Right.
And Red No 5, Funky Buddha,
Funky Buddha, word up.
the jam, right? And
Yeah.
Great place.
that's it was
Sound bar
Smart
with
Bar.
smart bar, yes, but also sound bar in the west, River West or whatever. Even through the aughts, had some pretty badass house club DJs come through, like international. And that was like when I was deep in the waiting table, going out till 4 or 5 in the morning shit. But it was not that old school early Chicago house that you guys are talking about. But Smart Bar, yes, to this day, still is a great, fantastic 5 a.m. house DJ spot. I mean, we hope that these places will make it through.
Green Dolphin too.
You what?
Are you still
I love Green Dolphin.
Green Dolphin, yeah.
Are you still? Well, you're obviously connected with some of the musicians, but are you still connected with any of the DJs that came through there?
Not really. We actually, yes, I am. Lady D.
Yeah.
So Lady D, on her album Delectable, I believe Rick and I released I Found You. I have the LP.
Nice.
And then
You know DJ Sanchez, Adrian Sanchez?
I want to say yes.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah,
She's worked with us a lot.
right on. And then Mel Hammond. We did some work. Rick and I did some work with Mel.
Okay.
Well, yeah. It was so good.
Yeah.
When the pandemic is over, do you plan on gigging as hard now that you're a full-time professor, or are you gonna pare back your live performance schedule, or are you gonna try to burn it at both ends?
I have to admit, I don't mind the non-burning at both ends at the moment. You know, I all of a sudden I'm like, what? A 12-hour day? How does anyone do that?
Right.
I'm in bed by 10. What? No, I'm not. But
Yeah. Once a night owl, always a night owl.
yeah, exactly.
Also, Jax, you said when it's over. Do you have some special knowledge now that you have COVID when it's like that it's going to go away?
It's just over for him. He's just gonna fucking party.
So
Jeff, are you going back to
Is it
performing?
actually just around the corner? Is it really just like?
I'm thinking of like doing recovering COVID speakeasies. Like everybody's gonna be immune, so you have to have like a antibody proof.
No, but T called this from the beginning. He's like, you got to make 19 shirts. And if you've had it, you wear a 19 and you could just walk up to those people with no masks. You can go party with them. You can do whatever you want. It's like 19 or like Ben had it or whatever, you know? That shit is funny. Hold on, I'm close. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to, I really miss performing, and yeah, I will sing again, but I think I will be extremely choosy as to where.
That's sad. That has to be a nice feeling to be able to be choosy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It is a nice feeling. And
especially after so many years of grinding.
I'll say.
Yeah.
I think about at Andy's Jazz Club. I mean, I sang there for years, and it's a 90-minute set. Two of them. I think it's 8:30 or 5 to 8:30. Very long. 45 minutes, an hour. But once you get to that hour, you're like, I've got 30 more minutes.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys know how, creating that arc, of a set and that feel and connecting with your audience. I mean, it's a long one, but I started in one of my favorite places, and really on the jazz scene, I started at two places. One was the Leopard Lounge in Bucktown. Did you guys ever go there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
On
Did.
Cortland. It was on Cortland.
Uh-huh.
And it turned to like the gas lighter. I'm not sure what it was, but a lot of people went there. There was a lot of hot chicks that worked there.
Uh-huh.
All the waitresses were super beautiful.
I think that might be why I remember it.
I'm sure. And Betty Page videos were playing.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And
yes.
then, everything had a leopard theme.
Yeah.
This woman, Ursula, who's incredible. I'm still in touch with her. She owned it. So that's kind of where I cut my jazz teeth there with the quartet, started meeting musicians, and then really established myself at Pops for Champagne on Sheffield. And I was there probably 3 years every Tuesday night with Neil Elger on guitar. So those were 4-hour sets, which just
wow.
Jesus.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, that's a lot of material and repertoire, and you know. Yeah.
Did you ever
Yeah.
play the back
But
room in Viaga Triangle?
I didn't. I didn't. I know, Clyde from BMC practically lived there. I know Lamar.
Yeah.
I know so many guys. Kevin Brunson from BMC. Those dudes played the back room.
I used to like to go to that joint, and I would go to Andy's with my dad to smoke cigars when you could still smoke cigars inside. I can't imagine what that would fucking do to you as a jazz vocalist.
Oh, I felt like I was like someone was drowning me, and it
I'm
was just this
sure.
wave, and especially at Pops, right? Because we were behind the bar,
yeah.
so it would just float right up into my mouth, basically.
Yeah, well, our guest in 2 weeks, Johnny
Nickel.
Vincent. Do you know him, John Vincent?
Yeah.
Sinatra guy. He worked in the cigar bar for like 15 years at Ditka's, and I mean, I can't imagine, like there's 40 guys in there chain smoking, and he's singing Sinatra for 3 hours a night, 4 hours a night. I mean, that shit must have fucking tore his lungs up.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, that's why
I
you
remember they
learned.
had the
That's why you
big-
learned that like Sinatra talkie style, where you like sing some notes and then you kind of talk some notes.
Did you play Underground Wonder Bar ever?
Once or twice. Yeah.
That was always Sunday nights after
I used to love that place.
dinner shifts. They used to have reggae night, and that was
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're closed for good. They relocated next to Blues on Clark, and then I think they finally went under. But
Yeah, I
family run
played the
joint.
Bop Shop. The Bop Shop was on Division.
Okay.
I think Kate owned that. I believe Kate Smith owned that. If someone's watching, they might say differently. I'm not sure.
Was that the woman who owned Underground Wonder Bar too?
No,
Oh.
different.
No, that was Martyrs.
No,
Um,
that's right. There's a Kate at Martyrs, but this woman, Kate Smith, who actually was my radio promoter for many of my jazz records.
Oh, really?
She went into doing that, and really cool lady. But I think she was the Bop Shop lady. But yeah.
Elizabeth Lado's in the house. We haven't seen her in a while. Lado, what up?
Lado.
Love you. She says she wants to make hip hop with you badasses. Anytime, Lado. You're welcome. G is making toast over there, it sounds like.
I
Yeah.
love that. And I have to toast you guys, and I have to say that I have created a new holiday tradition.
What's that?
Seeing you guys.
Oh. Nice.
How
That's
long
sweet.
have you been at Navy Pier? How many years doing your
Talking
thing?
about
Doing the Christmas show?
Carol?
Yeah.
7 years or something? 6 or 7 years?
7. It was
I
7.
would say
Yeah.
7, because I was just going to say for the last 7 years, I did not miss a show.
Aww.
And that
Guys, I'm just popping in. I don't have time to get Pas's backups on Jackson's verse in there.
All good. Let's drop it like we got it right now.
Yeah, give me one
That's
second.
awesome. Thanks, Tiffany. That's cool.
No, I'm
Yeah,
serious.
yeah. You can play with that later.
Cool.
And tell me what else I need to do later too. I mean, it just brought me so much joy, and I have to say, from the years of me knowing you guys, getting to know Jay and the Kayum family at MERS. I mean, I just have such a special spot in my heart for all of you, gents. Really, and you know
Feelings
how
mutual.
you know how to bring joy. You're so creative, and witnessing the four of you together do your thing is really. I mean, I've been to all of them. Othello, like, I mean, I was bawling in that. You've brought me to so many places. Witnessing you guys together, it's such a joy. So
Oh,
thank you.
Oh, that's really sweet.
thank you.
It's
That's
awesome
really
to
sweet.
hear, Tiffany. Thank
Yeah.
you. It's nice to be reminded of what we do, what we've been doing. But coming from you, someone that we love and respect so much, it really means the world. So thank you so much. That's super fun.
And thank you for saying yes to this weird project. We're having a lot of fun, but it's
All right. Hey,
Yeah, but that says a lot about you, though, that you did say yes to this.
Yeah.
Hey, and you know what? I need to get better at this. So this is exciting. It's educational for me,
Cool.
and
Nice.
and it's I get to hang out with you dudes.
Word. Word on the street is you're all about the education these days, so you know.
Thanks for hanging with us, everyone, while Jay mixed together the 27 vocal tracks he got sent, bombarded. Thank you for staying with us. We are going to play the mix, right, Jay?
first, we are going to do something we like to call Jackie Doe tasting notes.
Oh, nice.
Here we go.
Even though you can't taste anything.
Jackie Doe came from Iowa to the big city and worked in a restaurant. Now he's a professional drinker, here to give you tasting notes.
All right.
What are you drinking?
Tonight, I shouldn't be drinking because I'm ill with a novel coronavirus. But I'm drinking a little bit of Bullet Rye and a little bit of what's called Tome. I thought it was Tome after Jim Tome, but I was wrong. Somebody corrected me the night I actually got COVID at an outside bar. And I have to say, I can't taste either of them. So I don't know what they taste like
Why can't you taste them?
because I have COVID. So
What's so novel about it? I don't get it. Why is it
just
novel?
brand new. No one's ever had it except until me. I'm the first one that had it.
That's novel. That's what.
No, that's not
It's the
true.
first season around.
So I'm just,
COVID 20 if it's the first season around.
What?
you know what?
It's they call it COVID 19.
Tasting notes, not
I was about to say, this is his segment. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm getting a little bit of my taste and smell back, and tastes like booze.
Thank you for
Moving
that.
on.
That was really informative. I appreciate it. Here we go.
Jackie Doe came from Iowa to the big city and worked in a restaurant. Now he's a professional drinker, here to give you tasting notes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Woohoo.
Love that
the
segment.
TNL house behind you?
Yeah, that's what I always think, but I don't think it is.
But it's not. The
What?
mic is in the wrong spot. What
Yeah.
bar?
It looks
Are
like
you
Old
talking to
Town
me?
Ale House at
Yeah,
first.
what bar is that?
Oh, it's Old Town Ale House. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because I always psyched myself out after I looked at it. Or is it because it's flipped? The image is flipped or something like
And
that.
it's like in the daytime. I've never seen it in the daytime.
I have.
All right. Where are we at, Jay? Talk to us.
Oh man, I'm still managing lots of tracks, so this one will definitely be coming out Friday. We need a couple days to get into this,
A
but
reminder to everybody, Jay. A reminder to everyone that the track.
yeah, follow the Twitter and or go to SoundCloud and follow the page. But either way, I'll drop the song and you can download it for free on Friday morning on SoundCloud. We'll announce that on Twitter. So if you follow on SoundCloud though and you have the app, people don't know the SoundCloud app is dope on your phone. It's really smooth. You can build playlists of tons of independent music and like people and the quality is good. The sound better than other shit. And you can find new shit that is not on
It's great. It's great.
so go to SoundCloud and follow the Rat Pack and go find a bunch of other indie musicians. Follow them too. And all of the tracks are downloadable. So for free, you can just download them.
And if you are on YouTube right now, smash the thumb up button, please. Say what's up.
Hit the bell so we have to stop pestering you. But we're still going to pester you anyway. But do it anyway.
Believe that.
Here's the track. The track is called Move It Around.
All right.
Move it around.
Yeah.
No, because you'll see what I did. I kind of looped that part of Tiff and let it rock over the beat.
Gotcha.
You didn't say move it around, right?
Move it around.
I like.
All right, so I don't know. You guys, this could be very clunky mix, but enjoy. All right? This is the Rat Pack featuring Typhanie Monique, Move It Around. I think I have
Should we mute ourselves?
Yes, we should mute ourselves before the song starts.
I sampled a bit of a live Sam Cooke record at the beginning to make it feel like someone was announcing that we were going to begin.
Cool.
So you'll hear that in there as well.
Yeah, Sam at the Copa?
No, Harlem Club.
Harlem Club, word.
That one.
Good one too.
Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, right now we'd like to get ready to introduce the star of our show. And you've all been waiting for. So what do you fellas all get together and welcome him to the stand with a great big hand?
Let me take you to a place where the party's going on tonight. All your friends are there and everyone is feeling alright. Your love, I can't detect it. I reflect it 'cause I'm feeling so connected. Let's all take this journey together. I want this to last forever.
Get up, get down. Everybody shake your ass, start jumping around. 'Cause it can be tough when you get down. Baby, keep your head up, let your body start to sweat and move it around.
Ooh, baby girl, it's a cold world. Ain't no time for you to play around. Need a handout? No sir. You get in line when it come time to lay it down. Got something to say, boy, say it now. Don't mess around when you hear it singing Motown. Go ahead, drop it to the ground. You go, girl, and take the space that you need to breathe. 'Cause that is yours, baby, that is yours. Tell everyone they can leave. Believe you'll be alright, 'cause you can dance tonight. Yeah.
Get up, get down. Everybody shake your ass, start jumping around. 'Cause it can be tough when you get down. Baby, keep your head up, let your body start to sweat and move it around. 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 I don't like to say yes to drugs, that just ain't for me. 'Cause drugs are filled with side effects and commercials on TV. But what I got, you can get some, surely make you grin. But we don't call 'em drugs round here, we call this medicine. I got so much medicine, 'cause it's so good for me. I got so much medicine, I was blind but now I see. I got so much medicine, I'm motherfucking empty. So come and get your medicine, I'm giving it away for free. Get up, get down. Everybody shake your ass, start jumping around. 'Cause it can be tough when you get down. Baby, keep your head up, let your body start to sweat and move it around. Hey!
When you step out the door and the bossa nova hits,
At the Copacabana, baby.
the sun burns your face and you hope it never quits.
Feeling the heat at Chihuahua,
The
baby.
beer's so cold that it numbs your lips.
The can never gets empty, baby.
The beautiful lady brushes back with her hips.
You know right there, that's why you love her, baby.
Feeling the heat, you know I'm feeling the beat. The healing ice cold summer never felt so sweet. So dance with your feet and move a little closer. Your breath tastes sweet, now we flipping all the coasters. You're hotter than a toaster 24 years later. I think we're gonna need 20 more beers waiter. I spend every damn waking second of my life saying I love you, my fine sexy little wife.
Get up, get down. Everybody shake your ass, start jumping around. 'Cause it can be tough when you get down. Baby, keep your head up, let your body start to sweat and move it around. And move it around. get up, let your body start to sweat and move it around. And move it around. And move it around.
So feel good. So fun.
That was great.
That was fun.
Great song. I'm really enjoying it. What a fun song. Obviously needs a lot of work on my end, but you guys all crushed it.
Simon Hinton's in the house from Australia.
Nice.
Says what's up.
Hey, that was fun, you guys.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Tiffany, you're the bomb. Thanks for being here.
You're the shit.
Thank you. It was so fun.
Let us just quickly play our final theme song and say bye to Tiff. Tiff, we're going to give you a second to plug whatever you want to plug and say hi to people in 1 second. But first,
It's the Rap Pack, we got sauce. GQ, JQ, Jackson Boss. Take hip hop, get experimental. Tuesday nights at 8:30 Central.
Tiff, where can they find you?
They can find me at TiffanyMonique.com, TyphanieMonique.com. And hey, it's the holidays coming up. Y'all need to check out Jay and I doing Little Drummer Boy. So Yuletide Groove, you can find it on iTunes. It's the shit, I have to say. So, but there's some good holiday ditties on that album, and yeah, that's where you can find me, honey.
I'll make sure I link you at the bottom of the YouTube video.
Great.
Thank you so much for being here. We do this every Tuesday night. We are making a song live with a special guest. Tonight was the most incredible, talented Typhanie Monique, and still always gorgeous as usual.
Who do we got next week, Jack?
So delicious.
Yeah, a face to match the voice.
Voice.
Next week, we have Miss Casey Foster.
So tune in next week, Miss Casey Foster. We'll see what the hell that brings. She's a weirdo. I can't wait to see what happens there. But anyway, everyone, much love. Happy motherfucking Tuesday. Jackson's got COVID, so you might as well motherfucking dance.
Yes.
Stay safe
go
out
outside,
there.
Jax.
Don't be me.
Good night.
The Rap Pack, we got sauce. JQ, Jackson Boss. The Rap Pack, sweep that jive.